What's up? Yo, yo. Yo, 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 everyone. I'm just making a post that I'm live. Soon starting. Okay. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Hello. Today we have an important announcement. Sad one. But I'm gonna save it for the later. Sad announcement for this stream. Okay, so just making sure everything works. Okay, so today we're gonna do some demo review. Since I have a little bit more time for coaching, I'm taking all the commissions from Kofi. Yesterday I had another coaching, and then the day before we were doing a stream where we did a demo review of a player from Faceit as well. And today there's another one. I've been putting this off for quite a while because I was just struggling to schedule it. I just noticed it was like 20 days ago that this client made a payment, so I felt kind of bad. So I want to make sure that I do it properly. You have classes in 10 minutes. Why do you start? Wait, isn't school over already? Like, what is it? 21st of June. Are there any more classes happening at this time? Surely that's illegal, no? What's up, Rolex? My man, well, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. It's just a little bit, a little bit warm in my city. What is the? Wait, let me check the weather for today. Okay, it's just 30 degrees. It feels worse. Nice, 29, so it's all good. AC is low-key saving my life right now. It's right behind me. You can't see it. It's up there above the art. Alrighty then. I'm at the uni, so classes are not over for me yet. Oh sheesh. Yeah, that's rough. Good luck, brother. But it's okay. Focus on the classes. We're gonna have a jolly time here on stream, and I'm leaving tomorrow for like little trip to Greece, to Athens, to visit the city, see the culture, and we are gonna be there for like a couple of days. So next week I'm gonna come back home for a couple of days again, and then we're gonna stream. I promise. And then we can hang out a bit. Okay, I think we can start. What's up, Sexy? It sounds hot? Yeah, it is. It sounds hot in the best way. Okay, so we're gonna do... Where's the commission? Where's the commission? How do I find it now? We go commissions. No. Payments and orders. Aluna. View details. Okay, so Aluna is the client for today. He sent me a demo. Gave me a little bit background as well. He wants to focus on decision making and not knowing what to do. So we're gonna just look at, you know, general gameplay, see what we can improve in terms of deciding what is important, what isn't, what to avoid, and see some mistakes there. He wrote to me, want to know how to improve, since I've been at the same-ish elo since like 2022. I got like to level 7, 8 in my first 400 hours of playing CS, then plateaued until now. Oh, that's pretty good, like 4 hours of CS and getting a level 7, 8, so definitely some FPS background, I assume. Didn't play much Face It too, as I was playing with a team. That's good, it's always nice, better. I kinda know what one of my problems is, inconsistency, but other than that, I'm not so sure. You can use it as a content, I don't mind. So we're gonna do it on stream, brother, just for you. Okay, let's dive in. So he sent me a match, which I already downloaded, I think. Yes, I already did, so I just have to set it up. Just extract the demo from the Faceit, 1 second. I'm gonna name the demo Aluna. So this is 1900 elo, level 9, level 10-ish. You're kind of like, I see the plateau here. You were a little bit above 2000 there as well. All right, we're gonna take a look at it. I think it's Mirage, so let's get in. Yeah, this was the game. This was the Mirage. You played duo queue against, well, duo and bunch of solos. So I'm just gonna remember, take a mental note that this guy, Sir or Siri, I don't know. He is your teammate, so you have, I guess, some kind of communication going on. Okay, let's dive in. Let's see what we can do. Just need to make sure that I don't close any important tabs here. Let's get into Counter-Strike. Kaliako futro díky za sap. 2 mesiace, nemám teraz nič. Help, potrebuješ futro? Nemám kontakty pre teba. Bohužiaľ. Is it me or everyone getting black screen? You have to watch my stream at source quality, because otherwise, for some reason, 60 FPS means that it's going to give a black screen. Elo, alive with refine. Okay, I guess people don't really see this, so I have to write it. Give me 1 second. Okay, and I have to pin this message. Manually unpin or end at the end of the stream. I think if you're gonna change quality to source, it's always gonna be good. Otherwise, you will get a black screen. I don't know why it is, but Twitch apparently hates streams with 120 FPS. So that's what I'm running lately. I'm just trying it. Maybe it's not worth it if half of the people can't watch. Thank you, Moonfighter. Thank you, thank you. Slovakia going to win against Ukraine? That's a good question. I have no clue. I hope so. So I get the bragging rights in Monte, since that's majority of us are from Ukraine there. But honestly, just hoping for a good match. I guess I'm not gonna watch. Can't be bothered with football, unfortunately. Alright, exec config, and we are making sure that we're watching correct demo. Luna is the nickname of our boy. Alright, so we are here for a quick Mirage game. Let's see how it goes. We're again focusing on decision making and not knowing what to do, if I remember correctly. 1900 elo, so pretty good understanding of the game. You were level 10 at some point, so I can really go in depth with a lot of things. But knife round isn't the one. We always skip these. No one cares. I don't know. I feel like my settings for the stream is for 120 FPS, but it feels like when I'm watching it in OBS, that is like 30 FPS. So I'm not sure how it looks for you guys. But I can't fix it. I don't know. Čauko prohráč Gortíku od doktora Edgera. Neviem, Monte, kto vyrába. Asi je COD, možno. It looks 30 FPS. Yeah, but I don't know why. Like, I can't fix it. I don't know what's wrong. My stream is set for... I'll check. I'll double check. Advanced... No. Video. Yeah, video. I have FPS 120. Like, everything's smooth on my side. It just looks awful on your side. I don't get it. Okay. So, maybe it's just a demo. Like, demos are being replayed in 30 FPS. I don't know. Like, something's wrong, and I'm not sure what. But I can't be bothered fixing it right now. Okay, Luna, number 6. We're starting T side. Lovely B fake. Oh, we're running underground, okay. I don't know why, but I feel like you have a pretty high sense. You're like literally tracking, looking at the wall, you know? All the time. Alright. Let me think. Your teammate jumped into the window. You take jungle here. You see your teammate there, and you decide to hold short for your teammates, which is perfectly fine, but I feel like you're not reacting at all to someone peeking you. And this is like, maybe you're looking at the radar, what's happening, but you don't even like flinch to this CT peeking you, right? Maybe losing a little bit of focus. I honestly feel like you have high sense. Like crazy high sense. For my liking. Oops. Okay, number 6. Luna. Little mid presence. That flash is, by the way, super sketchy. Like, it's not going to do much. I understand you're just there to fake mid presence, but I'm pretty sure in Faceit level you are going to hear something called VP flash, and that's the one that you throw like here. That is going to be much more effective and create much more presence for you. It's like a little extra thing. That flash is also late, your teammates are already out. It feels like you want to help them on the fly. Like, walking here, unnecessary. Because you had to throw the flash from here, that went like here, you are pretty late to support your teammates. I understand maybe that wasn't a plan that you want to support them. But as soon as you get a kill, you feel like, oh shit, I will support my teammates. And then you throw a flash, which is super late. Like, the fight is already over on B. Okay, this is a little bit crazy, no? I understand we're hunting the last guy. I feel like we're a little bit panic shooting. We'll see how it goes in the next rounds. I honestly feel like 2 rounds in, you didn't let go of W, honestly. And the one time you did was when you were sitting here, holding this angle, and it didn't react to it at all. I'm not sure if I'm the only guy here that it's giving like ADHD vibes from this gameplay. Okay, there's a couple of things for this rush, but let's... Okay, so listen, if you're a first guy, mental note, never really throw this flash. Like, it's really your teammate's job to flash over. As you scale up closer, your flashes are going to be much more useful, and there you have a couple of options how you can throw them, which is obviously here you can bounce it off this wall. Like, as you run into the doorway, like here, you're gonna bounce it off this wall, and you're gonna just bounce it like this out of the window, which is gonna get probably people blind, you know, these positions, maybe even this guy. Next flash, this is super important. By the way, your teammate actually threw that flash. It's right in front of you right now. Wait. It's gonna be this flash that you should be throwing, but your teammate threw it, so glad with that. Another flash you can throw is just bounce it down to the default. Much more effective. That's usually the nade set that you want to do as a first guy. Don't ever throw it above. Like, it's kind of pointless, and you're just making CTs aware of you rushing in. So you give them like extra heads up, understanding that, okay, they're rushing us. They're coming. Here you want to have a smoke pulled out in case they molly. That's obviously good, but you had the time to throw a flash before and after this as well. Padding isn't bad, but you struggle to jump out of the window. I think because they shot you. Yeah, you were slowed down because of the shot. Again, with the flashes, correct flashes as a first guy. The position that he took and he actually shot you, he would be blind. So let's check it when he actually landed the bullet on you. You see how many flashes popped above him and you're not even like getting out of the window, right? You're just here and he's completely aware this is B-Rush. Of course he hears you, but because of those flashes, you give him extra like time to readjust. Here he hits you. I feel like in this position it's completely fine if you flash him. So first flashes, as I said, bounce like this into the window. That was the first chance. Second flashes, you can bounce easily like this and run out with it. This flash, super... I will try to show it, but it's a little bit hard with a new thing. But flashing it right here, that's pretty fucking solid flash. It's gonna always bounce back into default, like this area. And it's getting people that are playing... deep shorts, you know, even playing here, playing around this pillar from each side. It's always going to pop here and pretty hard time to react. Sometimes it's even getting these players that are playing like here because it's deep enough that it lands somewhere here. But idea of the pathing I think was good. We wanted to chase down that player. The fact that you just hit him for probably 99 doesn't help. 93. Still made it expensive. That was a bonus round. But could be definitely better. You could have easily won that bonus round, by the way. Just waiting for the pushes. I'm gonna be honest. It's round 4. It's 4th round, and I kind of know how this thing will go. I will make a prediction right now, and let's see after end of the demo if this prediction holds true. I honestly feel like you're kind of player who just holds W whenever you can, and you just go forward until you die. And this round, it kind of is so clear to me because this is the first time I actually see you stop. And the only reason why you stop here in the beginning of the round is because you are mollied here, you're gonna get smoked, and then you're gonna get mollied again. And as soon as these nades clear out, again you're in your like zone, holding W and looking for duel. And even if you get the unfavorable duel, you don't disengage. You never like rotate away. You just go forward until you die or kill. Just, well, I understand it's like a face it playstyle, but you said yourself that you are like more like team oriented and you don't play face it too much. So it kind of goes against the logic of the team environment where there's a lot of rotation and fakes and showing yourself somewhere and going elsewhere. So far it's very like one-dimensional. This is a deagle round, so I expect nothing else. Again, but it was a hard round, so you wanted to use the spawn. I can't blame you for that. Let's see how it goes in gun rounds more. Maybe someone calls go kill every round to this poor guy and he just listen. He's like a loyal soldier. He just refuses to go back. Okay. Good that you instantly understood that your teammate died in underground and you can go for a trade there. I don't like this. First of all, here, when you see the nade coming, you know that guy is on short. Immediately you know it. You start tracing him through the wall. This is good. You're like ready for this fight. You saw him on the right. Now you saw him on the left. And now he's basically stuck. And because you are just very stationary, that you're just sitting down and holding one angle, you're giving him opportunity to kind of squeeze maximum out of his really, really bad situation. Which, I mean, he should be dying very soon. So he's gonna make a peek and try to get one kill with him. And you just give him opportunity to do that. This is exactly where I think instead of holding him, you can just press forward, kind of maybe even ignore him, look for another frag, and then like you have a bunch of walls that you can use to your advantage to disengage from this duel, okay? So you can... It's a little bit hard to show, but I will try. So you would be using this wall to disengage completely while checking, let's say, backside here and there. Then you would again disengage from this fight and use this wall here to clear again backside more. You can even drop down to car, like here, like your teammate did, and use the wall on... Dude, I hate this fucking demo review thing. I can't move my mouse without holding W or S or D or A key. Like, it doesn't work. I just get a cursor. So you can use this wall on the left to again disengage and hold kitchen rotation instead. This is all your teammates are actually doing this subconsciously. Press G. Oh my god. I didn't know about that. Thank you. Who? Floofy? Thank you. This was so annoying. Okay, so... Thank you, man. I was about to get sweaty. With holding shift, you can move your mouse. Yeah, okay. With G, it worked. Oh my god. Okay, so you can use this wall, as I said, to disengage from the duel, hold something else. Then you can use this wall to disengage from the duel and hold something else, clear something else. You can drop down to car, use this wall to disengage, hold rotation instead. Then you can really quickly cross this line and again use this wall. And I'm basically describing what your teammates did and you didn't. And it kind of, yeah, as I said, like you died unfortunately, but you definitely did not need to give him a chance to do it. Your teammate, exactly the pathing as I showed. Other teammate is immediately scaling up the site. And the last teammate that is catching up to you, he's a little bit late. I think he's not even getting into that duel. No, he just died, so this guy is irrelevant. But first two guys did it properly, I feel like. They did something that you should be doing. Oh my god, this... my heart rate was about to go a little bit high because of this cursor thing. I mean, the cursor is gonna be there. I can't get rid of that, but at least in free look, I can just look around. Again, we're sitting behind the smoke. Actually gonna walk through it, I feel like. And... unlucky. He's holding you. Dude, I feel like there were 3 nades in apps or something. 1 nade, 2 nades. Dude, this guy got melted. Do you choose demo yourself or the one who bought it sends you the match? Yeah, he sends me the match that he wants me to review. I usually recommend people not sending me matches where they got like 30 frags and 5 deaths, where they were just super on point. But I also don't want them to send me something where they had 5 frags and died 20 times. Just do something average, where you feel like you had like average game, your average skill. That's the game where you're gonna do something good, but also you're gonna do some mistakes that are not that obvious to you. And also, like, there are games where you just can't shoot properly, I guess, and you're just getting out-dueled. That is also not that great to review. If you want to focus on decision making and what you're doing in game, there's not really a point looking at the demo where you're losing duels that you should be winning like 80% of the time. Well, yeah, you had shit game, unlucky, whatever. That happens to all of us, pro players included. Again, this flash. Look how useless it is. This guy is literally rushing out. And the flash you're throwing is just way too early to even do anything to him. You're just basically announcing yourself like, yo, we're top mid, we might peek out. At this point, like, it's better to not even throw that flash. Like, remove it from your own playbook. Like, don't ever throw that. Always better to throw VP flash. I think it's called VP flash everywhere, so I'm just gonna call it VP flash. From up here, above the doorway, and popping somewhere here. It's gonna blind the guys, people jumping on short, sometimes even connector players if it's a little bit later, and it's gonna get window players. Not these ones. If they're up here, this is counter to VP flash, but everyone else here is gonna get blind. Okay, swinging with your teammates, you're letting them take a space. You see they're taking a lot of space. Let's see how you cover them. This is good, taking this position. If you see people scaling up this way, you're good that you're like kind of trying to come this way alone in order to hold their deep angles from short. So there's like pretty nice crossfire. It's pretty good like understanding of Mirage defaulting. So also good like decision making to path this way instead of like going 4 or 5 guys here and then be untradeable. Okay, we're still yet to see the frag from you. There's not even a window smoke. What is that guy doing? Okay, open short. Yeah, he re-peeked in too. That's pretty bold. But you suddenly have a way back into the round. Thanks to that. 2v2. I don't know why, but I feel like you don't use shift key nearly as much as you should. Right now, oops, I'm sorry. Right now in clutches, I think you do it, but if it's like 3v3 or 4v4, I feel like you're just, you know, running around. But in clutches here, this is good that you're shifting, obviously. On the fly smoke. Okay, you like half cleared the angle. You try to react to it, but it's just impossible in CS to like go 180, but on like vertical axis. So you just can't like do a barrel roll. So you couldn't clear it properly. The thing is, like, look, your teammates are not even putting any smoke middle, and you like to go middle. So I assume like, why don't you ask for any kind of smoke from your teammates or throw one yourself? Because these flashes literally don't do anything, and CDs have mid for free on a full gun round. They don't even have a gun round. I mean, it's a gun round for them. It's a force, but one guy have a deagle. Like, there's no pressure whatsoever coming from you on mid. Not the window smoke, not the top mid smoke, not the molly, and the flashes you're throwing, we already discussed it, like, they're just bad. Okay, we're clearing everything pretty good, I would say, but by the time you cleared everything, your teammates died. So I think this is just a Hail Mary play to get some damage before the last round. If you get one more kill here, that's actually huge, because then they would have to rebuy 2 weapons, 3 weapons, and oh, that was so close. Actually, that kill right there would be extremely important for the next round. But now they will have like 4 M4s and 1 op. I think the call here was a B rush. You had a Mac 10. So you bought the nades. Okay, you're doing the smoke. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I think the timing works as well. How is this guy still alive? Ah, okay. It's behind the smoke. This is crazy. You probably forgot about the guy on site, and he's gonna get such a good position here. Okay, never mind. He just kind of sends it. Yeah. This was good hold. I feel like this was a rare occasion where we were actually holding and waiting for something to happen. And usually on retakes, that's what you want to do, right? Stop looking for extra fights. No need to give it to them, to CTs. Alright. Are we... Yeah, we're short player. Your mate is cone player, so there should be some synergy on mid. Okay. He baited you out of your position. There is just way too much panic in your shooting. 100%. Like, people are not even aiming at you, and you kind of can't decide which one to shoot. It feels like you're shooting before aiming as well. Especially now, this pistol round was kind of like obvious example. Because on T side you bought a lot of Mac 10, honestly. So, that's kind of hard to spot because you want to jump and move as much as you can. Also with the positioning, this is like one little tip, is that the way you move here, from now on, okay? So you will take like a crouch forward stance, and that's why you will move from here where you are, when you take your first engagement, into here. Because you probably want to close the distance, or you're chasing the frag that this guy is coming like this way, so you want to kind of chase him. And that will make you, that since you whiff all of your shots, it will make you extremely out of position. So, because you crouch there, and look how you're swinging wide, even though you didn't really need to, you are in a tough spot all of a sudden, because you're gonna get double peeked. And you can't really make it behind the corner. If you stayed on this line, and you whiff whatever, like, you can still try to get a kill and then safely cross back behind the bricks and take your duels more one-on-one, you know? This way you're just out in the open and you're fighting on their terms instead. So that decision to commit to those fights, even though they're jumping backwards, like, it's pretty hard to hit. So you want to probably take your time more. I didn't like that. From positioning to shooting. How do people decide what demos to send you? Whatever they like. I usually give them full freedom in whatever they want me to analyze. I just make a suggestion that it shouldn't be a game where they do extremely well, but also it shouldn't be a game where they do extremely poor. It should be some kind of average game where they maybe felt like they are not sure if they're doing things right, or they are not sure they're having as much impact as they would like to have. And basically, if at any given moment during the game they're uncomfortable, that's the perfect demo to review, in my opinion. Just a small P250 purchase. Okay, your teammate made a kill. It's in a pretty shit position, but you can't do much with P250 from here. It would be extremely difficult fight for you anyway. And you're just kind of praying someone is going to come short and you can abuse this angle. This is pretty good. I think P250 here pretty strong. People overlook this corner a lot. Then you were found, so went to waste. Kind of surprised you bought 2 flashes here. First of all, you I feel like buying big Kevlar here is also questionable. You made they had a lot of AKs beforehand, so I understand some. Yeah, sometimes you want to buy big Kevlar, especially if they had a lot of Mach-10s. But I don't understand the 2 flash purchase. Oh, okay, you bought only 1, and 1 gets dropped to you, I think. I need to see how much money you had. Oh, okay. Yeah, you bought only 1. You got another 1 from a teammate, so it's alright. This is actually a pretty good flash. If people are top mid, you can take those duels. So nothing too crazy. You're taking a peek while your teammate isn't. He's mullet. Maybe it's not worth to use both of your flashes that way, and therefore you basically make yourself like impossible to support your teammate in the connector. He probably gave you the flash and you threw it away like that. Now you're disconnected with your teammate completely. He made a kill and you're not going closer in case he's going to be refragged, and you know, like, look what kind of space he is taking versus what you're holding. And you're not even attempting to go close. It's lucky that he got a clean kill and no one attempted the refrag. Now he's fully hiding. You should be hiding as well. You should maybe even go back from connector. But let's focus on yourself. Yeah, this is fine. You're holding his back because there were timing and slope where actually opponent is, so this is a good crossfire. Round should be over. That was pretty easy retake, 3v1. Okay, now full utility. Now this is definitely a round where you shouldn't buy big Kevlar, by the way. Because you know they're gonna have AKs anyway, they have money. They had smooth first 2 rounds, they farmed a lot. They, yes, lost the first gun round, but they will still buy. And they will have AKs. And... wait, what am I saying? You didn't buy it, you had it from the last round. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, that's good. It's all good, it's all good. I haven't said anything. But maybe for future. No need to purchase it, you know. Good night. I was about to look at his POV. Oh, what a dunk, man. Now this is pretty good. Pretty good shot, actually. I didn't like the duel you took here. If what I would do personally, and maybe that you can start using this as well, but I would bait a little bit more here. So, look, your teammate is going to die as a B player, okay? And then you hear that the T is just going to rush out. What I would personally do is to, instead of taking on this duel here in windows like you did, I would maybe sneak under the windows and let the T actually go out. Because if he's up here in the building still, in the apps, and you take on duel with him from there, look at the like positions that he has to clear. Like it's pretty easy for him to understand where you are or where you might be or where you know, might come as a rotator. However, if you're under the windows, he has to go out actually, and it's much harder then to let me fly there. So it's much harder for him to then understand where you can be. You can be literally anywhere. There, deep short, under. That you can be like making it behind this corner already, and you can be car. And also, silver lining of this is that he had C4, and if you probably delayed the duel and let him go closer or even out, you would kill him, I think, and you didn't need to hit this 6 shot on him. It would be a pretty easy kill. Plus you had a C4. Now I'm not sure whether you made a kill if you know that you killed the C4. Maybe you did because of radar, but... well, now with this smoke you definitely gave them a way to pick up the C4 and just run back. But I think you know information about both now, so... let's see how we play it out. I'm still not sure if you know that C4 is in your control. Okay, I think you know, because you pushed here. Yeah, definitely you know now. You were spotted. Pick up his molly quick. He dropped the molly, right? Yes, pick that molly. That's gonna be so useful for either after plant or delaying him. Okay, you found it. Too late. My bad. Was a little bit too late with the molly. That was impossible to win clutch, like with that kind of HP. Back to MP9, we're having like a half buy. Your teammate pushing underground. But the round is over. At this point you can just try to farm some money, but T's can literally be anywhere, so nothing to really analyze there. You bought again head Kevlar, useless on this round. You know they have all AKs, you know they have good money. You could have bought a flash instead. Instant smoke like that, I haven't seen that in a while. Ooh, that's a pretty poor duel. I feel like... Yeah, I'm thinking where the bullets are going, but I think you're not really controlling your spray well there, which is weird to say because Silence M4 should have the probably the easiest recoil pattern in the game. I'm gonna be honest, if I see the smoke as a T, I'm so focused on the duel that someone is behind that smoke. I don't like the smoke at all. Like, I think because of your own smoke, you kind of gave advantage to the T there. Just my 2 cents there. You should have killed him anyway, but that was a failed spray. It happens. It happens. I don't usually like to comment like bad shooting on the demos because it only if it happens like multiple times. Again, you overbought head Kevlar. That smoke is, as we said, very questionable. You're using all your nades pretty much instantly every round. It feels like you want to get rid of them just so you can focus on shooting, and you really want to have that like W mindset that you're just going to run around and take duels whenever you can. That's what I felt like on T side. On CD side, it kind of proves me that you're just dumping your nades a lot. Okay, you did not have a single fight that round, but somehow your team won that. Okay, now you know they're out mid. Your teammate died on a mid swing to 3 guys. And you're using that smoke again. Okay, you broke the smoke. That's... I respect that, but the round is over. I think you're 1v4. No, 2v4. You're actually aware of this. This is impressive. I have to give you credit for this one because understanding that there was a timing for the window boost, and whenever there's a timing in Face It, people usually take it. They want to win a round and kill, backstab, you know, kind of situation. That's pretty huge. Okay, you know position of both. Let's see how you play this clutch. This is gonna be hard clear. Almost. You again half cleared it, but you didn't believe yourself someone is there. The attempt, the read was good with the flying kitchen. Honestly, the read was there. And I don't think you had information about him from anyone. No one really spotted the guy. I'm gonna be honest, like that smoke is really costing you a lot of space and impact. Like you're blocking yourself off, you're giving T's ability to sometimes rush, disrespect it, sometimes just understand you're behind it. It's very easy to play for T's if that smoke is up. Only benefit is really that you are breaking the smoke and then you're catching some T's off guard. That's the only frag you really got through that smoke or with that smoke. Other than that, it just caused you more problems than... Alright, you have to like stop panic shooting. Like, again, you start shooting before you even aim at the player. And you see him that he's not looking at you. This happened on the pistol round as well. Like, people are not looking at you, and instead of taking your time, because you have that luxury then. You have a luxury to really confirm your shot, and in CS all you need is like 3 bullets to pretty much get a kill. And you instead opt for making sure that you kill him as quickly as possible. You whiff, and you make yourself as stationary as possible, if that's a word. Stationary, I mean as a... You're basically like a sitting duck from his POV. You see, like, you crouch, you control your spray, and you don't move. And okay, he's 3 HP, but look at your model while you're taking these duels. Okay, this is pretty bad angle. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. I threw away my mouse from a second PC. My bad. Okay, so look at your model, okay? So you commit to the spray. And then you barely move, and you crouch. And then when you're in trouble, you're like, oh fuck, I want to disengage, and you uncrouch, and then you died. But it was too late. So please, take your time. If people are not looking at you, don't ever think in CS that if someone goes into your screen, you will die in millisecond after that. You're playing against real people as well. You're not playing against AI or robots that will hit every single shot to the head from the first bullet. Like, they will make mistakes, they will aim poorly. So understand that in CS, yes, it's a FPS and high-paced, like fast-paced game, but you actually have time. You just have to be like calm with your, I don't want to say decision-making, but like shooting, you know? Like skills that you hone every day on aimbots, on deathmatch, you hone them for a reason. And the reason is that in the game, you want to translate it into calm shooting that is consistent. And in the message in the beginning, you said that consistency is your big issue. I can see why. Like, legit, you're like kind of self-sabotaging yourself sometimes with the nade usage, and more often than not, with the way you shoot and you're like approach your duels. And I understand you wanted me to focus on decision making, but I cannot just ignore this, because I see this could be, if this could be improved, your game would, like, your elo would probably skyrocket for, like, quote unquote skyrocket. Obviously you're not gonna get 4K elo because of this, but you will stop plateauing. You will see results or improvements. That's pretty bad. Like, if your teammate, I mean, it's your teammate's fault, so I'm not gonna comment on that one, but if you're anchoring, that's a pretty big mistake. But I will still mention that you did exactly what you did last round. You commit to a duel. I really hate watching demos. Okay, let's get back. Okay, I don't know what I would do without my binds, honestly. Okay, so you see someone and you commit to a duel, and again look at your model. Like, you just sit and kind of, yes, you shoot like 6-7 bullets before you die, but you don't even like move. You just crouch, and there's no counter strafes involved. There's no like running around like donk-esque movement. I don't expect you to have that, but at least try to mimic it, because it's clearly something that works in Faceit, you know. I don't want to say run and gun, but movement is king, and the more you move, the more successful you're gonna be. And I'm not saying jumping or whatever, but mindfully, you know, take your duels, use corners around the map, make sure that positioning is intact, and counter strafing is something that you actually think about when you're playing. Because if you're not going to think about it, you're never going to kind of like improve it. It has to be, you have to be consciously thinking about it. That you just did it there again, by the way. You should have died. Duel, crouch, and only real movement that you're doing is that you crouch away. And that is basically your approach to every single duel. And again, like this is something, this is pretty 50-50 duel, but he has a deagle. You should be winning that, right? And you're almost losing it. I mean, sometimes you're hitting a first shot headshot, and that's great. Like, that looks like a pretty clean duel. But I'm pretty sure if you miss first couple of bullets, you start thinking, oh shit, I don't want to be in this fight anymore. Get me out, and you start crouching, and either you die or you get out. Yes, if opponents whiff as well. But if you improve on that first bullet accuracy, I think honestly you're gonna be really like. You're not going to recognize yourself how much better and more confidently you're going to play. You're going to be winning much more duels. You're going to be much more impactful. Feels like Aluna needs to be calmer / burst and tab more. I think so, definitely. But, you know, the reasons why he's not doing it, there are some reasons. And it might be things like, okay, maybe he's not confident in his abilities to tab and burst. Maybe he's not even practicing it in deathmatch or against bots on empty server. It will feel unnatural first couple of times, and maybe you're gonna lose duels because you tap and it will look stupid. But you have to start doing it, trust me, bro. Like, it will transform your gameplay, really. Are you getting knifed, or what's gonna happen here? We're good. I mean, he had no chance, so. 12-12. Somehow we're in fucking overtime. I don't know if it's fear of dying in game. I think this is like confidence issue. Dumping all the nades as usual. This is common team right now. Okay, you know someone is in connector. Your teammate just made a kill. Killed the C4. You took a duel that... Legit, the guy had grenade in hand, but you're still crouching and not moving at all. You won the duel, so... But I'm just pointing out reoccurring teams in this demo. Yo, CB. Yeah, class is finished, so I can fully enjoy the stream now. Yeah, we're still in the same demo, brother. We're in the overtime. But we're getting somewhere. I feel like we're getting a lot of good, like, little points that are painting a big picture for Aluna Wood to focus on and improve on. Okay, you know something's coming. And bro, like, you know something's coming. You see him and he sees you. Okay? And your immediate reaction is you're getting yourself ready for the duel by doing exactly what you shouldn't in a duel. And you're just becoming an easy target for him. This will feel like an aimbot for him, okay? Like, you know he's gonna swing you. And because he's gonna swing on you, you have to understand that he's going to be in an advantage, right? Because, you know, peeker's advantage and everything like that. You heard it millions of times. So what some players would do is that you want to swing into him maybe. So you completely disengage, go behind this corner. And when you hear him running, then you peek into him. That's one thing you can do. Or maybe he's going to swing on you, and then at some point he has to stop because he needs to start shooting. So you would, let's say, take this angle, and then when he's coming closer, you would swing into him. It's like he's swinging this while you're swinging here, and then he has to readjust. Then you both have kind of same advantage and disadvantage. But it would be a fairer duel. Fairer, you know? You know what words I'm looking for? Fair, more fair. So fairer. I don't know, bro. Like English is hard. But it's okay, we're still in the game. It's 13-13. Dude, your playbook is literally the same thing over and over again. And you're a short player on Mirage, which is one of the most impactful positions you can have. Like connector, window, and short. And you literally do the same thing every gun round. And I feel like you're being punished every single gun round in some kind of way. Sometimes they just push the smoke, sometimes they spam you, sometimes they molly you. And yeah, sometimes it works for you, but you just almost own your teammate right there. Okay, we take a duel here. It's already out B, and you know it. Oh, that was good one. That was good one. That was important duel as well. If you lose that one, it's pretty much over. Okay, that guy had 1 HP. This is a huge round for you. First 2 kills, good. Third kill, he had 1 HP. Fourth kill, again, I feel like you were refragging a teammate, so you were just spamming the box. You get a 4K there, but could have gone ugly, honestly. This flash is banned from now on. Again, no smoke on mid by your teammates. Dude, I told level 10 people understand that we need to sometimes smoke window and sometimes smoke top mid. But nothing is happening the whole game. I swear, if I could, I would go back and see every single of your deaths that you died in this game and count how many of times you were in crouched animation. Because I think we're gonna get into like 80% of the deaths. I think the only times you didn't die where you were running and you died because you weren't really ready for the duel, you know? As soon as you're ready for the duel, you just crouch. You see him! Maybe you didn't see him, maybe it's just demo bug, but I saw a silencer there. I was like, are you gonna shoot or? Okay, this is pretty unwinnable. Guess how you died? Guess how you died? Dude, maybe just unbind crouch. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, go into that match for, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and unbind crouch. This is technique that I suggested in some of my videos as well. Like, some people just can't get rid of it. Just unbind it. Learn how to not use it. Yeah, green cobra. Great minds think alike. We just said it. Yes, stream flare. I always do. All my streams are in past broadcasts if you'd like to see them. They are not behind any paywall or anything like that. You don't need to be a subscriber here. You can freely go and watch whenever you want. If you want to see the full stream, it's going to be there for you. Okay, you're taking a C4 to B now? When we had a teammate on A side? Okay, but this guy made a kill, so it's going to be hard to clear him. Okay, we're in alright position. Oof. Oh my god. And he did not see you? Dude, this guy lost, like... I want to see what this guy did. Okay, he's holding B. Okay. Okay. And then you decide to cross with a C4, and he unscopes, goes here. Okay. This guy lost like 3 timings in the span of 5 seconds. That's insane. And he's not even shooting the first guy. Like, are we sleeping at the wheel? Was this like 2 a.m. game where people are just half asleep already? I mean, you should have died there. And guess what? You were crouching. And crouching again. Like, you go from... Dude, this is making me unreasonably mad. But not in a bad sense, because we identified like a weakness of yours that I think you're not even aware of, bro. And I think once I show you this, you're gonna be like, what am I doing? Like, you're gonna be actively thinking about it, and it's just a simple thing that I just pointed out. I'm kind of excited for you, because you're gonna see like heaps and steady improvements across the board, pretty much in every aspect. Of course, besides this flash. Like, this flash needs to be removed. And this one as well. But from shooting perspective and duel taking perspective, you're gonna feel like you're gonna be so much better. Like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for you. The crouching makes him commit to a duel, which makes him very all-in player. Yeah. That's also a good point. Like, sometimes he's even like he tries to disengage from the duel, that suddenly becomes his like I would say, well, like he suddenly is in disadvantage in a duel. He tries to disconnect or disengage from the duel, and because he's crouched and committed to it, he just can't. It's impossible to uncrouch and move fast, you know, instantly. It's just how it works. Good shot there. Okay, this was finally like pretty calm shooting. Yes, I understand it was just pre-firing, but last dead of the game. Crouched. Well, actually, it wasn't last death of the game. I'm trolling. 15-15. Last death of the overtime then. Overtime number 1. Okay, are we gonna swing it out? Finally, I see some smokes there, but I think a couple of them failed. Okay, we have a smoke window now. It's like insane smoke walls happening. You almost killed the guy, so good assist on... I think you let your teammate know that someone is there. This is a reminder that this is your duo queue. Nice kill by him. Go B. You had 5 HP. Okay, this is it. This is how you win the game. Take mid, but please use smokes for it. Okay, you take mid and the smoke. Who is throwing that smoke? Because I feel like it missed last time as well. I need to check. Wait, is that a window smoke? That's like homemade lineup. TP, top fragging, but unable to smoke window. Missing it every time. But okay, you re-smoked it. It's the exact smoke wall like last round here. And again, you get a kill through it. That's interesting. You decide to let yourself know that you're in window. And this guy just completely ignores it and goes back to connector. weird. Obviously hard to say what's going on with outcomes. But the round is over, 16-16. Dude, I'm actually excited. Like, I know this ends 20-20, but I'm not sure who wins, so I'm kind of on the edge of my seat right here. You really hate keeping on those flashes, right? Okay, flash. Okay, good, good, good. This is good. Smoking. And then flashing. This guy is gonna be smoked off now. Very good, you're taking backside. Pretty good. Nothing to... You have this supportive element in you. You know what kind of nades are needed, I would say. So you do that smoke and... Oh my god. You know what? I'm not gonna comment on this one. You're crouched again. But again, you are shooting two people that are not looking at you. And you start shooting before even aiming properly. Like, this is huge. It happened already like 3 times in this one demo. Where you just completely panic because of either target switching. Like, for example, in this scenario, I feel like you thought you killed the first guy and you started aiming at the second one. Thank God you at least got the 1 kill there, but you could have... It could have been 16-17 for you. Instead, it's gonna be 16-17 for enemy. What was that combo? Like, why are we throwing a molly first? Throw HE! Shoot! Interesting. Unfortunate spray. Yeah, well. How many times are you gonna get punished by the same shit all the time? Every time this smoke comes from T's, you see, because it's yellow. It's not yours, it's theirs. He pushes through. He did it to you 3 times. This is what happens when you have like only one way to start the round. And you're just being abused, I'm gonna be honest. Next up, by the way, you're buying head Kevlar in overtime when everyone has AKs. Please stop doing that. No way. I don't think you actually understand that if your window guy died in the beginning of the round, you can get you can meet terrorists. I will tell here. Like, this guy could, instead of holding A like this, he could have been holding U. And I don't think you know that this is the meeting point. Like, you're not even aware that someone could be there. Someone maybe could run past this angle and be on the right now. Like, somewhere here. I will show you how it looks from this guy's POV, okay? So he made a kill. He instant runs. And imagine that he didn't stop here to take this peek. He would be holding you already. And he even hits the shot on that. Because, guess what? You did the same thing you did 15 rounds on CT so far. Am I only learning T-smokes are yellow? Yeah, CT smokes are more like blue or grayish, and T-smokes are yellow/orange. I don't really know how colors were, how colors are named, so I'm just giving basic descriptions, but I can show you, like, what am I saying? I can show you in the middle. Okay, so you see CT smoke, T smoke. You see the difference? CT smoke, T. You see this difference? CT smoke, T smoke. That's how it is. It was only in CS2. Okay, this is clutch you're not part of, so going forward, 17-18. Another head cav when you could have dropped. Okay, you can buy kit here. You have kit. Okay, you bought P250. Could have dropped a flash maybe. Headcap is useless. Okay, finally you kind of countered this rush. Because you threw an HE. But I feel like only reason why you countered it was because you didn't start short and you're the only guy starting B. Because 2 of your teammates are pushing underground. So I don't really give you credit for this one. I think it was kind of random. Okay. You recovered that fight. Okay, if you want to hold this angle, I will give you like a little tip here. Perfect way how to hold that specific thing is that you, when you make the skill, you would jump up on these shelves up here, and then you are basically holding like here, okay? This would be your POV. And the reason why it's so strong is because if T's are gonna go into the angle, and yes, you get cleared here, obviously, okay? If you would be up there on the shelves, he doesn't see your head, and he cannot insta-kill you at all, okay? So he would have to basically tank the spray, commit to the spray, and kill you, while you're holding literally one position, and he's just going to walk into your crosshair. So this, far superior over this. And if you are scared of someone walking through, it's even good to have this off angle, that you're like on this cash register, and you let people actually go through, and you kill them when they're getting out of the murder hole. But up on these shelves, much better. This is this is free kill. This is free kill. Okay, what did you become? B player all of a sudden? Okay, I don't think no one's gonna come. This is typical B player gameplay, just jumping and looking at the top right corner to see if your teammates are killing or they're being killed, and then you attempt some retake on A. That's it. That's the best case scenario. Sometimes you're just going to save. Okay, they're actually coming to you. I hate this. Much better to have this kind of off angle here. If terrorist would clear you, he would see you first. Okay, they go 1 for 1, which is alright in 4v2. So, not bad, but could have been improved if you played that off angle there. Okay, back to your short position. Are you gonna throw your lovely smoke? No. No smoke used, I like it. If you did, you would die to this guy again. He's literally doing the same play to you over and over, and right now you survive it because you weren't there. So props to this guy for creating like a counter to you specifically. And you did exactly what I kind of spoke about before. Instead of taking this duel, you disengaged, you hide behind this, and when you hear him, you swing into him. Sure, he had a different duel and your teammate died, but the premise is like there. This was a free kill for you, and I think if your teammate didn't die, it would be still a free kill for you. Bye bye, Fluffy. Thanks for hanging around. Ciao, depotis. What's up, Vigo? Okay, 3v1. All good. Your teammates are cleaning up towards that A site. I'm glad you learned. I'm glad you learned. You're countering this boy now. But it took you like 20 rounds on CT side. You need to be faster with these adaptions. Like, he abused you 3 or 4 times because he was faster and you did nothing about it. Ah, that was a crazy off angle to adjust. So I didn't expect you to win that fight at all. 2019. Okay, wait. I need to find you. Okay. Any mid window smoke? Yeah, this time we hit the window smoke actually. I feel like this is the only smoke that they're... CT smoke on A and kitchen window smoke on B. This is the only smoke they're really throwing on D side this game. You really want to use that smoke? That's good. It took you a few tries to understand where you need to smoke, but that's a good smoke right there. Oof. Good position here. Hold the smoke. I feel like you could be holding that. Maybe. Yeah, you were completely tucking yourself into the corner, so. Yeah, you did not really play edge of the smoke there, but maybe you thought that your teammate is not exposed to jungle. I like the positioning towards the end. So how you killed the Tetris guy with your teammate and then you went instantly close to the smokes to cut off the rotation. Almost worked, almost worked. Okay, scaling up. This guy's just lining up kills. You see, this is not you. Like, you would be shooting that guy that is flying out. This, coincidentally, it's you. You see how this guy is calm and he's gonna probably wrap up some kills here? Could have got even more. Could have gone easily more. But that's exactly opposite problem from what you struggle with, you know? How did this guy let you pick up that C4? Okay. Well, unlucky. Dying while planting is always the best death. Did your teammate miss it again? Yep. Like, it's very lovely when people don't know how to smoke window. What is this lineup? Like, why are people drawing this lineup? Isn't it? It's clearly inconsistent. Just gonna swing and die here. Dude, this is Face It. Peak Face It experience. And you die because, I mean... Yeah, okay. There were a couple of mistakes from teammates, obviously, but that's what happens in Face It. But we were focusing mainly on you. So what you have to understand on T side at the beginning, you were running a lot. You refused to use that shift key, and you were kind of like going until you died and committing to all the duels possible. And then on CD side, we became like super hyper aware of the mistake that you're doing in terms of taking duels and deciding which kind of duels you want to make, and that kind of hinders your whole gameplay and decision making, and that is like you're crouching way too much in these duels. You make yourself super easy to hit, you make yourself super hard to like disengage from unfavorable duels. You're losing favorable duels because of your kind of like trigger happy discipline, because you refuse to aim patiently at people that are not even looking at you. And once you kind of start panicking over not getting a kill that you should be getting, that's when you go into your habit of just crouching and praying to the god that you kill him or you somehow walk away from the encounter. So on CD side it was super obvious. Also, like the flashes that you used, the utility on T side, kind of lackluster, gonna be honest. Like as a mid player or guy that is revolving around mid, you basically did not use a single smoke to take it. And the flashes you were doing, we were already discussing, like it was pretty bad. Like the timing of those flashes are good on the mid retakes, but not during mid takes. You should be flashing much more people when you're taking mid fast, by changing up the lineups that you're using. And then on CT side, you basically had like a pocket strategy on short, which was countered literally after the first 2 gun rounds, and then you were abused. And you kept doing it. You kept doing it until really overtime came, and that's when you said to yourself, like, screw that, like I'm going to molly it instead, because that smoke on short, it just gave way too much advantage to CTs. To Ts. So I think lots to take away here. But also there were some good stuff. So obviously, it's not like it's clear to me that you are why you're plateauing, honestly, and it's also clear to me why you're pretty good level on Faceit. Like, you have understanding of the game. You understand, like, you read pretty well multiple times. You're being flanked, even though no one could have given you this information. So there are glimpses of hope in terms of improvements. And then with my maybe spotting these obvious mistakes and my like direction, you can focus on it properly and be more mindful about the mistakes that I'm mentioning here. Hopefully. But thank you for submitting the demo. I hope this was very worthy to you, and also to you people in the chat, as this was done live on stream, but this is probably gonna go on YouTube. But I hope we all learned something new. Green Cobra, very helpful. Black is black, you can't change it. What happened? If, as I said, pinned comment, if you're getting a black screen on my stream, you have to watch it in source. I don't know, it's just how it is. Twitch is a little bit buggy lately. Okay, and I said that there are bad news for this stream. At the beginning of the stream, I said there are some bad news I have to share with you. Bad news are that today we're saying goodbye, or we're doing like a last shout out for our partner of the stream, Traded. So let's get into that. Traded. So Traded, thank you for being with me for basically past few months on the stream. And if you're still looking for some goody site to help you store or sell or trade skins, Traded is probably the one for you. Being supported by a lot of pro players and also working with the best teams. I think Vitality have them on the jersey. You can participate in these giveaways, and it's probably one of the most secure sites you can get. If you're into this skin market, you can check it out. And if you use a link from the stream or under the stream, you're gonna help me as well and help this channel grow a little bit more. That would be very appreciated. And also I'm thinking about some kind of giveaway that I will do during summer. But as I said, tomorrow I'm traveling for my little vacation to Athens for a couple of days. Visit the city, enjoy the city. I'm going to try to enjoy it despite the weather being literally 40 degrees there. So I'm just gonna low-key sweat like a pig. But it is what it is. I'm excited. So then after I'm back, I will probably try to prepare some kind of giveaway for you guys. Maybe on Discord, maybe here on stream. Not sure yet. That's still in the making. How you feel yourself in Monte? I mean, we are doing our best, but we had very unfortunate timing with things and changing basically half of the team mid-season and still unsure about the future because we used Haji only as a stand-in and we're not sure how things gonna go in the future. So we did what we could. We were definitely losing some games we shouldn't be losing, but sudden, like with the amount of practice that we had, which was very limited, and the issues that we were having in the team, and we didn't have really like time to solve it. It was, I'd say it was like average. Maybe a little bit below average. Like I was a little bit disappointed towards the end of the season with how things ended. and the fact we didn't get Cologne invite, and it was basically impossible for us to get it because it's only 4 of us in the roster, right? And teams we're competing against that got the invite, they have 5 players on the roster, so we're automatically losing like 20% of the points that we would otherwise be getting, and I think that kind of made it impossible for us to get to the Cologne play-in. Môžem dostať Steam Sign za ten sub, ako máš napísané v popisku? Jo, napíš mi Whisper normálne tu na Twitchi tvoj Steam link a po streame sa ti podpíšem. Kam sa dáva ten promokód? Myslím, že sa musíš registrovať a tam sa to dá vyplniť. Ale not sure. You're a great memory, underrated player. Thank you. Nutria Takita 69. Nice number. Thank you, appreciate it, bro. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go and pack my stuff before I head to the airport, and I will see you next week probably when I come back. And if you wanna join me on my Greek adventure, feel free to, you know, follow me on Instagram or something. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of posts there on Insta stories and showing what I'm doing in Greece, where am I, etc, etc. But I'm gonna be mostly in Athens, but you know the grief. Do you have any other bigger offers beside Monte? I'm not sure what you mean by bigger, but I did have some other offers, yes. I think in terms of ranking, I didn't really have it, but I was literally away from Apex for like 48 hours before I had like deeper talks with people from Monte and coach. So it was very quick for me. I didn't have too much time to even get offers, you know, especially in the middle of the season when people are not really changing rosters. But I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching the stream. Shadow SK, thanks for the sub with the Prime 8 minutes ago. I missed that because I'm stupid and I don't see the notifications sometimes. But yeah, you can send me the whisper with your Steam link and I'm going to sign your profile. But I have to go packing and eating something before I leave for the airport. Take care. I gotta go now. Bye-bye.